Hey there everyone, today we are going to sit in on a poker game and we're going to make some money. We're going to let Kirk turn a little stack into a big stack. This is not an interactive portion of the game, unfortunately. My god! Everybody's just sitting around kind of bored. Spock seems kind of fascinated though. Alright, well, we got a lot of money. We should go buy ourselves a clock. Why, thank you, Spock. I suggest we go do so without delay as well. Alright, we've got enough money to buy that clock, so let's fork it over. That's just enough to buy this neat clock. Well, how about that? And now, to go off to the armory and get a transfer for Sundergaard's son. Alright, this might take some doing right here, but here we go. Let's talk to the guy again and try to get a transfer for Sundergaard's son. That should be a, nope, that's, still not a choice. He won't tell us anything, so, once again, let's threaten him with the, rifle. You presume to threaten me, Colonel. He's not such big talk this time. Well, there we go, alright. Yeesh! Some, scathing commentary here. Ouch. Alright, sign the papers, but as soon as you sign them, we're tying them back up. Alright, and let's get those papers off the desk. And now let's go get that rumor spread back at the tavern now that we have Sundergaard's transfer papers. Alright, now they're still talking about their poker game. They stopped talking about it after a while, I think, after they go in. Typo, grammar error. Here is that, this is the transfer paper, not to be confused with the letter that we're going to give to Gretel to deliver to the, that the soldier asked us to deliver. These are the transfer papers right here with the official stamp. So, now that we have his, everlasting gratitude, we need to ask a favor of him. There we go, there's that rumor about the chalkboard. There we go, and, rumors spread pretty quickly, so once we go on out of here, first of all, we're going to deliver that note to Gretel, so that we can go get the locket, which we're going to do after we leave the tavern here. Here, just some stupid letter. Take it. There we go. Now let's talk to Schiller here. You do look quite worried, even though you're sitting in the same position you always sit in around this silly bar. Oh, yes, absolutely. Chalk, terrible. It's going to give them mad black cow lung disease. You need to get rid of it as quickly as possible. So there we go. More paper. I want to destroy the vile thing now, so I'm going to take that piece of paper. A lot of paper involved in this mission. You pick up the piece of paper. Well, excellent. Now let's run out of here and let's go get some power objects. First we're going to go get the chalkboard from Humperdinck, and then we're going to go get the locket from the soldier. Alright, we just hand over the paper to Frau Humperdinck. There we go. She doesn't seem too happy about it, but, you know, business is business. Well, I don't know how I put it up either. It's just kind of in my shirt. I don't know. Well, let's go out of here and then get a locket, I suppose. You see how quickly this comes together once we have the chain of events down. You just start handing stuff to people, doing favors for them, and it's boom, boom, boom. But you gotta know the right sequence. So, oh yeah, we don't have anything to give him. We need to talk to him, actually, because we delivered the letter. About that locket. Yep, there we go. Now we've got all three of the power objects that we need, and there's one more that's east of town. We haven't been east of town yet, but we're about to head that way right now. So let's walk on across. And we're gonna have to be very careful now, because this is where we start getting, this is where Ellis really starts getting his hackles up, and this is where you have to really be on your best behavior as far as your tongue goes, because he's going to try to start some shit right here, and we don't want him doing that. There is Trelawne's triplane. There we go. Oh, he didn't say anything. But you can talk to him right here, so first let's scan the triplane and confirm that it is in fact a power object. There we go. And let's talk to Ellis now that we've got some spare time here. Alright, let's hear it. I believe that was an episode of the original Star Trek. Don't quote me on that, though. The name Ralph Garvin does sound vaguely familiar to me, actually. Well said, Kirk. But it's not enough for Ellis. He might try to start a fight with you here, and if he starts a fight with you, that's the one thing you want to avoid right here, because there's a choice. Let's see. That's very noble. That's a good choice right there. A little antagonistic. We don't really want to piss him off too much. Ooh, that's pretty harsh right there. In fact, I'm gonna go with 3 right here. All right. Excellent. Well, looks like we've got Ellis on our side then. Let's walk up to the castle here, if, you know, it'll ever go. This is kind of a sketchy area right here as far as cursor detail. And there's that fighting music again. In fact, if we wanted to, we could scan the castle, which actually goes a ways toward getting you 100%. Wow, pretty incredible. There we go. Objects like the power objects that we have already found. And if you try to walk up to the castle, you'll get thrown back onto your butt for a second, but it's not really anything big. It doesn't kill you or anything, you just can't go in. Nice shimmering effect. Get up, Kirk. We have things to do. We gotta go blow up that triplane. So here's what you do. Now that you've got all your power objects together, we're going to put them all into... Wow, that was a weird little shuffle there. Alright. Here we go. Here's where Ellis starts trying to start things up with you. Woohoo! Oh, ow, he's bringing the fire. Youchies. No, that's not nice. No, this is the one you never want to choose right here. That's it. I've taken everything that I can stand from you. If that happens, Kirk and Ellis will get into a fist fight, and they will not be on such good terms with each other. There we go. This is a little more on the level right here. Yikes. No, not nice. You don't want to distance him from you. Well, it looks like we don't have much of a choice. Oh, yikes. Man, sick burns all over the place today. Well, why don't we just, we'll have a chance to turn Ellis around in just a minute. Why don't we just pack the plane full of our power objects here? And, there we go. We put the clock in the triplane. We put the chalkboard in the triplane. We put the locket in the triplane. And we could shoot at the plane, but it won't quite give us the force that we need. We need to put the dynamite in the airplane. So everybody duck and cover. Get all the power objects in one place at once. And boom goes the dynamite. Which gets us sent to Trelane's office. But then barbarians will be barbarians. Oh snap. That's a good choice right there. Oh yeah, call his manhood into question. Touche, Mr. Trelane. Well, we're going to have to convince Trelane to get all our ships out of this mess, which are right here back on the mantle, as we can see. We've got the Shinobi. We've got the Danevian transport. The Zimbabwe, is it? Ah, there we go. There's how we can win Ellis's trust back. We don't want to win Trelane's trust. We're trying to get him to stop this charade. You could choose this, but then you would be kind of a jerk. So we're going to boldly put ourselves in his place. Don't worry about him, Captain. Worry about yourself. Presumably he heard everything that was going on there. Uh-oh. There's the big one right there. Oh, snaps. It is functioning normally, aside from being trapped. Yes, why don't you nod your little head? Well, we need to find a way out of this mess, and part of that mess is convincing Trelane that war is not a game to be played. Not quite. Now, there is an ending. I'm pretty sure there is an ending where you can get his babysitter to come through the door, but I don't quite remember it. Maybe I'll try to get it sometime, but for now we're gonna go with the real ending that you're supposed to do, which is you're supposed to convince Trelane that his little imitation of the war sucks, like this one right here. There you go. Nonsense! What? Not quite. There you go. There you go. Call him on his bluff. That's the choice right there. I'll take you to what I think war was really like. And now you have to get Trelane to see the error of his ways. Man to man. There it is right there. There's some pretty good descriptions going on here. The sides of a trench. Moats filled with soldiers in which they besieged each other for 4 bloody years. Yeah, there's some pretty brutal stuff right here to look at. So now we need to talk to Trelane. We need to talk him out of this. Oh yes, dragging me out in the mud in the middle of the rain that you made yourself. That's not a good choice right there. This is a good choice right here. Let's see. This is a tough choice right here. Okay, no, that's a little sarcastic. I don't think we want to go this one. Not quite. I think this is the one we want to go with right here. There we go. There we go. There's Kurt going off on his soapbox there. Alright. There we go. What you want to feel, Trelane, is a romance, a fiction, a lie crafted by humanity for generations to cover up the pain. Are you finished? You're no fun anymore, Kirk. Bleh. Now this is where we get to really stick it to him right here. Either 2 or 3. 3, I think, is the one we want to go with. How do I explain it? There we go. We try. We're human. That's the crux of the thing right here. And this is the piece of dialogue you want to get to. Perhaps I should spend some time thinking about it before I talk with you again. We have gotten him to think about the error of his ways, which is what we were out to accomplish here. Alright. Whew. Yeah, that was pretty intense. Gonna try to get through the dialogue here because we don't have much time left today, but 0G squash. Sounds fun. Yeah, well, yeah, okay. Well, hello there. Who's that? Captain Gernsbeck. Gretel Gernsbeck, you say? Oh, well, you know. In some other star system sometime long ago. But we'll have to catch up tomorrow because we don't have time to catch up today. That's a pretty cool looking ship right there, actually. Got all the engines are like close up and stuff. Hello. Yikes. Forgot the ship was damaged that badly. So how'd we do today? We received 100%. Excellent. 2 for 3. Should be 3 for 3, but that's just the way it goes sometimes. So we'll see you guys tomorrow. We'll start on Mission 4, Light and Darkness.